Live show in Melbourne tonight. Sunshine Coast on Sunday. Central Coast on the 30th.
Welcome back to the Worst of series, where we review the reviewers. We look at all of the one-star reviews on Google of a specific topic, and then we realize every time together, no, the business isn't at fault here. This is entirely you. And to give you a very good example of this, today we are doing Worst BottleOs in Australia. And here's a preview before we get into the intro. Look at this. This is from a local guide. So he knows his stuff. Here's his one-star review. Alkaya hole bad. Yes, I'm sure it was the Alkaya hole's fault. Now, obviously, we are doing the three-pronged approach. BWS, Liquorland, Dan Murphy's. Which one doesn't win, I think would be the way to describe it in this particular context. But anyway, maybe we could decipher which one is the best by the least worst. No, I forgot. These people suck. So anyway, we are going to be looking at these three businesses because these are the ones where most of Australia gets liquored up from, at least ones that are dressed like this. You know, I don't think that Malcolm Turnbull's going down to his local Liquorland.
Oh, fuck yeah, $6 bottle of wine, nice.
Very excited about covering this particular cornerstone of Australian culture because I haven't since working at Aussie BottleO. That's the last time that we've really touched on this very, very hilarious issue. So without further ado, I present to you the second comment. We already did one. 1 star, I came here 10 minutes to 9 with the correct funds in my car. I like that he knows that. When I came back at 8:58, now this man is either a logistics expert in the military or very dependent on alcohol. Why would you know it down to the minute? The doors were closed and they were already packed up and said it was 9. Look. Maybe your clock was wrong. You have to destroy their reputation over this. The doors were clearly half closed before at 8:50. Poor form. I understand strict closing hours, but to close before time is just lazy. So what we have here is obviously my character in said Aussie BottleO sketch came to life because, look, I called it. The worst customer service and attitude from this old on the 7th of October at 1500. What's with all these military logistics experts? Why are they so precise on the time? Fucking hell. Are Australian alcoholics the guys that set Greenwich? The old lady at the counter doesn't like her job. Wow, what a surprise when she has customers that call her a quote cunt. She is thankless, careless, old and arrogant. You're really honing in on old a lot, aren't you? Coles, please make her redundant and give someone else a job. Well, maybe look at the badge name so they know who to fire instead of just this random, all right, lined up, 1 in 10, you look old, you're gone. But I'm 26. Yeah, I mean, comparative mean average for people who work at Liquorland, you're old. Another 1 star.
They keep the red wines in the fridge.
Oh, that's not where they go. They should be in a World War I bunker in Marseille. Dude, you walked into Coles, shut up. Terrible service today by a young girl. Very rude. Very unprofessional, eating her face out behind the till while serving customers. Who eats ice cream while working? Very unhygienic. That's actually a very good point. Who does eat ice cream while they're... Jesus, what a pig. Definitely worth the vomit emoji because unless she's getting her tonsils out or Coles is breaking serious child labour laws by hiring a 5-year-old to run Liquorland, there really is no excuse for that, is there? So, madam, I give you a very rare instance in this series, a 5-star review of your 1-star review. Well done. Thank you for being an active citizen. Now we're moving on to Dan Murphy's, and surely Dan Murphy's is going to get the height of the height because at least the logo isn't a fucking paper bag. You know, like it's winning up there. At least it has a logo, unlike BWS. Jesus Christ. I've never been let down by Uncle Dan before until today. I don't want to read the rest of this comment. I'm already sad. I'd purchased a carton of Smirnoff. Fuck, you're 18, eh?
It's my first drink. It's like a naughty lemonade.
Smirnoff's entire target audience is 18 to 20, aren't they? Oh, well, let's be honest, 14 to 20. Drink responsibly. Write in the comments, but everyone's memory of Smirnoff surely is, yeah, let's put Smirnoff in a bottle of water and go to Wet n Wild. They'll never know. They knew. They just didn't care. Smirnoff is for people who are barely an adult, so their brain is still a child, and so they always end up thinking shit like, let's go on the play equipment, yay! Anyway, maybe back to the video after my tight sh5 on Smirnoff. So disappointed in Uncle Dan. See, she's so young! Unky Dan? My teeth hurt. Your teeth hurt, do they? That's too freaking bad. I'll tell you where you can put your freaking Smirnoff too. Look, I'll admit, I did skip a lot of this comment, so we'll just put that up on screen. There you go, you had a look. Drunk homeless out the front asked me for $5. Gave a taste of his own medicine by making his liver homeless. 1 star. Well, this is an unprecedented move. I'm going to have to give out 2 5-star reviews for a 1-star review. Well done, sir, because that's a haiku. You would get very good points in Year 10 English for that. But also, who the fuck do you think you are? Patrick Bateman in that scene. I don't think I like Danny DeVito as pulling off the tall, handsome stockbroker look. Went to Dan Murphy's in blank today, had my 10-week-old boxer pup with me. Ah, really? What a surprise dog for a Dan Murphy's customer. I think it wouldn't be a problem taking a pup at the store, as I certainly didn't want to leave her in the car.
Oh, what's wrong with that, eh?
How wrong I could be. The person manning the checkout told me in uncertain terms, I think it was no uncertain terms, because uncertain would be, he was quite like, I don't know what my policy is. We're not allowed in the store. I told the guy I was carrying her as she was a pup. The guy was so rude and screamed at me that this is their policy to not allow dogs. Okay, so dogs are allowed in Bunnings, cafe, most shops except supermarkets. Wow, this man has answered an eternal question of, I wonder what a 10th season of Seinfeld would look like. Look no further, this man's written the script. So you're telling me this dog is welcome in Bunnings but not here? It's a dog! They've got dog food at Bunnings! He's not interested in beer! Now we're into BWS that I think we can all safely agree before we read these comments would not exist unless it was right next to Woolworths. It's sort of that little corner store that was in the cafe in Becca. Today I bought 2 wine, total of $44. I'm short of $1.40. Oh no, if there's one thing that conspiracy theorists and people that spend a lot of time on Google reviews that you can also probably assume are conspiracy theorists don't like, it's loose change. I asked the lady, can I pay you back the $1.40 next time? I always shop there. She raised her voice and said, I can't. To that, she very rude towards me. Who wrote this? One of those Chinese characters from a 50s film? Men behind offer to pay $2, just her up. I thanks men for $2 and I am disgusted with her behavior. Well, thank you for standing up for men. I think it's very hard to decipher what happened there. Let down badly by BWS. I work hard, go to buy a drink. We're really seeing a very different type of clientele that goes to BWS, aren't we? To be alienated for trying to pay with cash. Only gave her 1 stare. Because the staff would not. What? No. You can't give a worse review than 1 star. You are not being generous here, mate. And also on top of it, it's a 2-pronged. This is a themed event, is it? Not accepting cash is ridiculous and un-Australian. Boycott unless you welcome a future where all currency is digital and controlled by the government. Well, not only does that prove my conspiracy theory about conspiracy theorists going to these sites, but also on top of that, sir, I would like to shake your hand. Thank you for leading the resistance, John Connor. That would have to be the Australian version of taking on the fight against a robot army. First off, you are extremely outgunned. No one's reading your review. You are extremely outmanned because remember, you're in a country of alcoholics. It's going to take a lot for them to not go there. Not just the fact that they use their card like everyone else in the fucking country. So, like, you are John Connor without an army. Holy hell, this man is pissed. As look, on Tuesday, October 17. What did I tell you? This is his Red October. The disgruntled employee at your blank store was just incredibly rude to me. I came in to buy some wine after gym and was browsing the fridges when he yelled cash only at me across the store. I've got to say, BWS, you really need to get your policy in line. Are you exclusively cash or are you exclusively part of the digital currency cult? Pick one of the conspiracies. I asked why and he said, can't you read the sign? I have no internet. No, it's still not fair enough, mate. Which was a small piece of paper on the counter that I didn't see. I didn't have enough cash on me, so I said thanks and left. He yelled across the street, my cameras are working. So I thought that meant perhaps his internet was working and he could process my sale. What an optimistic drunk. I made my way back over. but in fact he was accusing me of shoplifting? So many question marks and exclamation marks. Wow, what an upstanding member of society, And also a dumbass. What do you think my cameras are working means, mate? I encourage you to view any CCTV footage and see that I've done nothing wrong because he needs his name corrected, damn it, and fair enough. Because I was in activewear, I was judged by this angry employee. Well, I'm judging you too. Isn't that a chick's brand?
I think he means gym clothes.
Well, this entire comment is just filled with double meanings, isn't it? As a leader of hundreds of people in Australia's biggest customer service industry, I was absolutely appalled by the treatment I received by this staff member. And might I add to the appalled, shocked. I am absolutely bewildered by the fact that somebody that would work at a bottle-o would be suspicious of their clientele. He should not judge a book by its cover. If anyone on earth should, it's that man. This is literally a matter of life or death for a guy that gets $17 an hour. Particularly when I have money to spend and I shop at BWS all the time. Other friends have been mistreated by him in the past and he's known for his short fuse and negative disposition. Completely unacceptable. But there is a certain type of person that really hates it when someone in customer service isn't kissing their ass, aren't they? Because every time someone's mean to me in customer service, I just expect it. Maybe I've just got low self-esteem and I'm thinking, I'm a piece of shit, fair enough. In addition to this, I was completely humiliated and embarrassed when he ran outside accusing me of stealing on the street. Yeah, that is a bit psycho, isn't it, really? Like, I think that careers visor that was saying that this guy shouldn't be working at Dan Murphy's, McDonald's is too far down on the ladder. BWS sounds right up that guy's alley. I was shocked and startled. You'll also be able to view this on CCTV, as he was quick to tell me I'm on camera. Again, I am a leader in a large customer service-based company, and his behaviour was completely unacceptable and embarrassing for your brand. Wow, that is so amazing, because if he just left that last sentence out, I totally would have taken his side, but just again, I'm a leader of a large customer service-based company. Everyone's had a manager like that where you just, I'm thinking of fucking Sam from Target. Fucking So, 1 star to your review as a result. Not petty at all. It's just everyone sucks, don't they? Everyone. Every single fucking person in all of these interactions, including me. This is what I really like about this series, huh? We all learn something about ourselves, and we do not like the man in the mirror. So, if you like this series, let me know what I should review next. I would give you some suggestions, but I have been waiting a lot of polls recently, so I think I will refrain from it just this once. Let me know what you think. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Stick around because, look, honestly, one of the things that we're going to be doing next is just on planes. So, look, what do you think about that one, hey? Poll. Beer to dear, no special.